Hey guys, welcome back to Princess Connect. The game has officially launched globally. Now, we do have this notice in the game letting us know that it is globally launched. However, some app stores around the world won't have it available yet. I'm in Australia. I can't get it on Apple or Android at the moment from testing, so we'll have to wait and see how long that takes. Hopefully about a day, and then everyone will have access. If you do want to play the global launch and it's not quite available in your country's stores, you can always download the APK to play on Android or emulator. Link for that will be in the description. But besides that, we do go ahead here and get into the inbox, and you can see we've got our jewels for the launch event and also for the reaching 500,000 pre-registration. So you can jump on, get into it right now, and away you go. And in this video, I've just organized some beginner tips for day one of play, things to aim for in day one for your progress. So hopefully these can help you out. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay, first tip, obviously it's the first thing with any gacha game you get into, is re-rolling. Worth re-rolling if you want to. I've made several videos talking about this, so completely up to you. You don't have to, but you can progress a lot better in the early stages of the game with doing it. The gap does narrow the longer you play the game, but if it's something you want to do, I do have multiple videos talking about it, a tier list for it, a guide for it, all that sort of stuff. I'll leave it linked in the description. Don't want to spend too much time there because it's like the very surface level thing that everybody knows about. The next thing that I want to talk about, and this is sort of tips to try and get you progressing the best you can in the early stages. Now, if we go to the missions here, you can see in the missions, down the bottom down here, you can see remaining time 14 hours 14 minutes. So you can come here and check how long is left in the day, because there's a lot of things on your first day of play. You want to leave them till the end of the day so that you get the best benefit out of that day's progress. So once you get the reroll that you want, or you get the account that you're going to keep playing, take note of when the daily reset time is, because that's going to be relevant for a few things. Now, the first thing we're going to look at is Grotto and Dungeon. I've mentioned this in other videos. Do these at the end of your first day, because if here you get two chances, if you buy the packs, you're going to get more chances for these. That's the other thing. If you are a light spender, I just want to touch on this quickly first, because it's going to be relevant for a few things. If you are a light spender, there's a few packs that are decent. The daily jewel pack, first of all, I really like the Grotto because normally you only get 2 attempts. This gives you 3 extra attempts with the Grotto pack. And then there is another one which I've already got, which gives you double drops from the dungeon. Nice packs to go ahead and pick up. But the Grotto, basically, you can't do stage 2 until you clear stage 1. And then what you want to do is wait till the end of the day so that you have a chance of clearing stage 2 with one of your attacks, and then unlocking stage 3. So do those at the end of the day. Dungeon the same, because you want to power up your team before you go ahead and fight this, because it will be fairly difficult. I'm just gonna, because I'm too stressed about this account, we're gonna reset. So never do what I just did there. But when you jump into it, you're gonna have normal, hard, and very hard. So for normal, you're gonna be able to challenge this on the first day. You unlock everything at a sequential amount throughout the campaign, but in one day's play, you should be able to unlock the dungeon. Basically here, you want to leave it to the end of the day, but the other thing you really want to do is, I'm not going to go into the normal, I'm going to go into the very hard, because I've just screwed myself once, I don't want to do it again. But what you can do in the dungeon is go ahead, and if we go into a battle and we go start, up the top here, you can go support, and you can select a support from one of your clan members. So be sure to join a clan. That was going to be one of the other tips. Get into a clan, because then you can get mercenaries that you can pick up and you can use them in this. And if you have clan members that have been around for maybe the soft launch, they'll have some better units built up. You can actually get some of their units to carry you through this dungeon completely and basically just solo it. If you find a good Nozomi, for instance, she can do really well. Who else? Any of the tanky sort of ones with self-heals are going to be pretty decent for this. Who else is there? I'm looking for her, but I can't see her. I'll show you mine anyway. Where is she? There she is. So Shizuru is going to be another one that's pretty good. She does some damage, got some healing, all that good stuff. Even if we go over here, Miyako, if you find a Miyako, she can be decent. If it's leveled high enough, rank 7, all that stuff, if you find a good support like that, it can carry you through this. And the reason you want to be able to do that is because if you can clear the dungeon on the first day, you will get one of these little stands. And those stands, if we go to info, they're actually going to generate you stamina. Now, it's a one-time drop, so if you can clear that in the first day, it's really going to help you with stamina. And also, it means that the next day, you're going to unlock the next difficulty, which even though for that next difficulty on the next day, you might struggle to clear it, you may still get it with a mercenary, but it's going to give you more coin drops, more mana, just more everything. So being able to clear that dungeon on day 1 is a really nice boost to your account. Next up, if you do get up to stage 4-6 and clear it, you will unlock the battle arena. It's pretty doable on day 1 if you're playing fairly seriously and you get your account sorted, you know, within like 12 hours of the reset. I would leave this till the end of the day as well, until you power up your units a bit more, because in that first day, 2 days, 3 days, you're going to be gaining levels very quickly and gaining upgrades for your heroes. So once again, it'll allow you get 5 free attempts per day. You can refresh the attempts for 50 jewels, but it's probably not the best thing to do unless you're doing really well and you think you can climb a lot further. Keep in mind there is a 10-minute cooldown timer between attempts. So, you know, in the last 2 hours of the day, with 2 hours to go, that's when I'd start doing it and spanning them out. You can reset the cooldown of attacks, reset that cooldown timer for, I think it's 5 or 10 jewels as well, but try and avoid that if you can, because saving resources is always a nice thing. But obviously with the arena as well, the higher you can climb, you are going to get bonus diamonds, so nice to do. Also, leaving it till the end of the day to climb the most you can in that day is going to be nice, because it's going to get you better timed rewards. Having said all that, make sure you do one attack when you unlock it, just to climb yourself a little bit of rating, so you do have a few hours of increased generation. But if you do another attack and you find you're losing, that's when I would stall out till the end of the day, till you get upgraded a bit more. And the final tip for that day 1 is going to be that the campaign, push as far as you can in the campaign. Keep in mind that the hard mode is a thing. So once you unlock the hard mode, do that as you can do it, because you want to, especially on the first chapter, if you get into the second chapter, the 3 key ones that I want to look at in these ones, and I will make a full guide on what to farm, but if you can get these 3 attempts at the Kokoro, and then if we go over here into the next one, if you can get an attempt at the Yui and also the Sarin from this stage, really nice ones to go ahead and get your 3 attempts in on the first day if you can progress that far, because those are some good shards to farm. Re isn't bad, but not in my like absolute must have at this stage priority. Later on in the game, she'll become a priority for me, but definitely keep an eye out for the hard modes, because in the first day, if you can actually collect some of these extra shards of these guys, it's going to be really helpful. Might let you get them to 2-star that day earlier, and really help out the progress. Besides that, enjoy the start of the game. The fresh period of games is always really enjoyable. Jump onto the Discord for the game. There's a community Discord which is absolutely massive. A lot of good information if you're looking for more information. Also a bunch of YouTube content creators. You just search Princess Connect. You'll find a plethora of videos that you can check out. Great information out there. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.